Coming up, I do a first impression of Lostinflowers from Strangelove NYC. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. This is Joel the Nose coming to you from Miami. And today I'm going to be doing a review of Lostinflowers. I don't know if you can see the writing on the bottle there. From Strangelove NYC. And you may have seen a review I did a few weeks ago of their latest or their newest release, which is called Falling into Stars. And that one, I'll put up a card so you can see that. But this is called Lostinflowers. This was from last year, 2018. So it's their second newest release. And again, I'm not going to go into a full discussion about the house, but it's very cool. And you can go to my other video where you can see I talk a lot about the creation of the house and the backstory. But nevertheless, this is founded, the owner or creator is Elizabeth Gaines. I met her at Scent Explorer in New York City a few weeks ago. And that's where I got actually the discovery set, which you can actually get online from their website. And you can see I have some amazing fragrances here. And anyways, I am testing them out now and going through my discovery set. And the next one is, again, Lostinflowers. This is a unisex release or unisex fragrance. I will say this, I found it to be more feminine leaning. I think as a man you can pull it off. For me, on my skin, it's probably a little bit too feminine. But I want to review this because this is one of the most popular. I think if you look on Fragrantica, this is probably the most popular release, or at least the most favorably reviewed of the releases. So again, 2018 unisex, and again, Elizabeth Gaines is the founder of the company. Their backstory, again, I'm not going to go into it, but they use all natural ingredients, and especially their dominant note is oud from a organic, sustainable farm that she helped start in Borneo. So really high quality stuff here. The creative director is Helena Christensen, the famous supermodel, and Christoph Lademil is the in-house perfumer or nose. Okay, let me go ahead and spray this. You can see the juice, all their juices are very beautiful. It's just kind of very sensual looking. Let me spray it on the hand. Okay, let me wave it around and give you a first kind of, so you can see my reaction. Whew. Okay, so how do I describe that? Well, let me read you the notes first so you have an idea of what I'm looking at. The notes are red champaca, which is actually from Asian magnolia. You have gardenia, which is distilled from an enfleurage system, which is the type of distillation. You have French oak moss. You have the oud that I mentioned from Borneo. You have saffron, lily of the valley, and marigold. Right at the top, that initial impression, I'm getting that champaca because to me that's something new, so it sticks out to me, which is still very floral, and there's no doubt that you get the gardenia. It's not overpowering. I use gardenia in some of the fragrances I've created over here myself, and the gardenia can be sometimes an overly floral or, I guess, dominant note. This is subtle, and the oud is like lingering just below the surface. I think what they do with their oud is very masterful because it's not overpowering. Sometimes oud to a lot of people can be kind of stinky and pungent and I guess off-putting. Their oud to me in this one is like sitting just below the surface, like punching, like kind of like this, trying to get out, but doesn't quite come out and overpower. That's how I would describe it. So I like it. It's just sitting there under the surface. You get it, but it's not overpowering. Again, very floral. I got good projection on this for about 2 hours on my skin. Again, it comes across as more feminine because there's a lot of more floral elements in this fragrance. Again, you have the gardenia, you have the champaca, you have the saffron. To me, these are all, comes across more feminine on my skin. So I would love to smell this on a female friend of mine. I think it would be beautiful. Again, everything in here smells elegant. It smells super high-end. If you know anything about this house, this is like niche level. This is like a niche house. They're very high-end. It's very expensive, so it's not going to be for everybody, but for someone who really wants to smell, I guess, elegant and high-end and like high-end designer, when I say designer, I mean like, designer in the fashion world. This is not a designer fragrance. This is much higher level, niche level. So there you go. Again, Lostinflowers. I definitely recommend it, especially for the women out there. I think you would love it. I think people who have smelled this have loved it. If you have worn it or you have any comments, please let me know. Let me know what you think. If you haven't subscribed already, please think about subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. Santa may bring you an extra gift this year, as I have already mentioned, maybe in your stocking or under the tree. And you can always ring the bell to be notified. You can like the video if you thought this was helpful. But this is Joel the Nose coming to you again from Miami. Hope everybody's having a great day. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.